Only on to tonight, a big jobs announcement for Western New York coming from an unlikely source. Good evening, I'm Mary Alice Demler.
And hello again, everyone. I'm Scott Levin. Each year, your state taxes help pay for public transportation downstate. And now our region is getting something in return.
Channel 2's Michael Wooten explains the connection between these jobs and the city that never sleeps in this Two on Your Side original.
In New York City, they're as ubiquitous as the taxis. And the same color. Metro cards have been around for 25 years. Your ticket to travel in the Big Apple. But all that swiping is about to end.
I feel that it'll be a lot easier.
The MTA wants a new high-tech way to pay fares for the subways, buses, and commuter trains. You're talking almost 500 subway stations, more than 300 bus lines, and 1,300 miles of suburban railroad tracks. In total, the Metro card helps move almost 9 million passengers a day. Changing the payment process is a monumental job.
That's quite an undertaking.
A company called Cubic won the bid for the $573 million project. Instead of tickets, New Yorkers will be able to use credit cards, phones, even smartwatches to pay their fares.
Just tap it on the side of the turnstile.
A system similar to what Cubic operates in London.
All right, so this is the point in the story when you start to wonder, why do we care here in Buffalo? Well, it turns out we're going to benefit from this project as well in terms of a lot of new jobs. You see, as part of Cubic's bid, the company said it will build a call center right here in Western New York.
I'm always excited when I hear about new jobs.
Cubic says the Buffalo area call center will employ up to 200 people by the time the new system is fully operational.
It is kind of a unique opportunity, isn't it?
It is a unique opportunity.
State Senator Chris Jacobs says it makes sense to have those jobs here because for decades, billions of state taxpayer dollars have helped fund the MTA.
We're spending a lot of state money in that system.
And the system has expensive long-term infrastructure needs.
There's probably a pretty good chance state's gonna have to spend a bunch of money on the MTA, right? And so for Western New York to be able to be benefiting from a project with the MTA does seem to be good for fairness' sake, right?
I agree, I really do, and I would hope that this becomes more of commonplace, that we can kind of spread the wealth a little bit. And when we make an investment, state dollars, tax dollars that come from throughout the state, that there's some benefit here.
Cubic seems to have recognized that.
Cubic came to us back in 2015.
Lori Abernator has been working on this project for more than 2 years. She's with Invest Buffalo Niagara, a nonprofit group that works to attract businesses and grow the local economy.
They knew that being able to bring the contract, not just to upgrade New York City, but share the work and share that prosperity of that contract to upstate New York, they knew that they would benefit all of the state. So they approached us directly.
When you're selling Buffalo to a company, what do you tell them?
One of the things that we like to promote about the region is the cost effectiveness of doing business here.
A lot cheaper than New York City.
Well, I don't want to say it that way, but true, it is more cost effective.
Leading to a renewed effort to expand that pipeline of back office jobs from New York City to right here in Buffalo.
Is that a growth opportunity for Western New York?
I think it's really a growth opportunity.
There are a lot of back office New York City operations already in Western New York, and to be adding more is good news.
All right, it is early on in this project, and so there is no exact time frame yet as to when the hiring will actually begin here locally. However, Cubic says the Buffalo call center will have to be up and running in time to support the new fare payment system's launch, and that's in about 18 months from now. And guys, the people who work in this call center are going to do things like answer people's billing questions or whatever other problems they might have, troubleshooting things. And again, keep in mind, almost 9 million customers a day we're talking about. So that's a lot of calls.
It's good to know that we can benefit in some small way and that project is staying in our state.
Yeah, and in speaking with kind of the experts on this, I didn't realize we do have a lot of back office support here, specifically for New York City companies. And so that is a growth opportunity for us.
Great. Very good. Thank you, Mike.